What is the tea? The girls are fighting. No! The girls are fighting. Why? Why? Wait! What is the tea? The girls are fighting. No! The girls are fighting. Why? Why?
Baby, what's going on, y'all? What's going on? When I tell y'all, listen, we're gonna go ahead and get into it because we're not gonna be on here all night. Y'all think I'm lying about working on my time management? I'm trying to work on my time management. When I tell y'all the way that Onika and Bella Casas, whatever her name is, the way that Nicki and Cardi B took it to the depths of the abyss. When I tell you they took it there. And I want to say something for everybody out there, including me. We talk a lot of mess. We talk a lot of mess about how we gonna take it to hell and how we gonna go low to the flow and how we gonna dance with the devil and how, baby, if you say something about me, then girl, when we got beef, we gonna have beef forever. I think that sometimes we just be talking because this is what you call taking it to the core of hell. And because so many of us were gagging at how low they took it, that lets me know that, girl, a lot of people really don't know what taking it to hell means. Like Nicki and Cardi really, 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 really took it to hell. Like they took it all the way beneath hell. Okay, girl, like they have a permanent address change. After I thought about it, I really don't care what they said to each other. I don't. I don't. At first, I was like, "Oh my god, this is horrible! Like, I need them to stop." You know, they going too far. This is going too far. They need to leave it alone. But girl, in the grand scheme of things, it ain't got nothing to do with me. Girl, if they want to get down to the World Wide Web and drag each other's kids, let them drag each other's kids. Because we all say when somebody talk about my kid, we gonna go to hell. Well, girl, that's what they was doing. That's what they were doing. Is it a dangerous game that they're playing? I will say I think it could be a dangerous game. I do. I do believe that. You know, we just gonna go ahead and call a thing a thing. The R&B divas, they beef, but my memory doesn't is not really going back that far. I don't remember an R&B diva beefing and like somebody ending up dead. Now we talk about the rap girlies. the rap boys, the two that come to mind is Biggie and Tupac. Like we know in the rap game, baby, you'll get popped. So I think that with Cardi and Nicki going about it the way they're going about it, I can't expect any more from either one of them because one, they're both hood as hell. We just gonna talk plain. And I'm not saying you're hood if you talk about somebody's child. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that when I look at both of them and how they move, they both move like on some real street gutter snipe type of way. Nicki is over there married to a man who murdered someone. Cardi liked to get the girls jumped and beat up. We've already seen Offset and Kenneth exchange words via the internet. So when you bring in Onika and her husband, when you bring in Cardi and the way that she moves, somebody bound to be on their back. It ain't gonna be us, but it's gonna be somebody from one of those sides. What's up, Diva? I just think that we shouldn't be shocked. We shouldn't be shocked. I was shocked at first. But when I thought about it, I was like, why are you shocked? Because I don't think I can recall people really going there. You see what I'm saying? And both of them went there. I'm not even mad at it. I'm not mad at it because that's what we say that we gonna do all the time. We get down to the internet and scream from the mountaintop, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna do this, and if you do this, and I'm gonna do that, and now you got the girls really going down, and everybody clutching their pearls. Girl, unclutch your pearls. Because we said this was what we was gonna do. Now we shocked because what we say we gonna do, you got Onika and Cardi down to the internet really doing it. Let me say something. I've been saying this, and this is just how I look at it. I ain't got no dog in this fight. As far as I'm concerned, Nicki and Cardi are the same person. I just think that Nicki is a mess, Cardi is a mess, but no, I take that back. I think that Cardi is a mess. I think that Nicki is a bigger mess. I don't think Cardi's hands are clean at all. I think that, and I'm gonna keep saying this until I turn red in the face. If you look at everybody who Onika is beefing with, Ken and Barb's, y'all cannot continue to act like everybody is going after Nicki. Nicki is beefing with everybody from Lil' Kim to Oprah Winfrey and Gayle. How in the fuck are you beefing with Lil' Kim, Miley Cyrus, Dez Bryant, Jay-Z, TMZ, The Breakfast Club, Lauren LaRosa, Jess Hilarious, Oprah Winfrey, Gayle King, Meg Thee Stallion, Cardi B, Remy Ma, um, girl, Walmart, girl, DoorDash, like you beefing with culture, you beefing with all of the kids. Like at some point, you're gonna have to just call it for what it is, girl. You beefing with Mariah Carey, girl. Ice Spice don't like you, Lotto don't like you, Dolce probably don't like you, SZA don't like you. Like y'all gonna have to admit that it can't be everybody else. Now she beefing with Saucy Santana. I have gotten on YouTube the last couple of weeks and I have talked about Cardi. I have talked about Cardi over here and I have talked about Cardi on Patreon. And I have gave my honest opinion about Cardi and the way that she's moving. It's her life. At the end of the day, I can't do nothing about it. That's a grown ass woman. But the girls who have watched my videos know that I have said what I have said about Cardi being hood, gutter snipe, girl, you over there knocked up with another man's baby while you're pregnant. This nigga got drug allegations. Like it's a mess. Got a baby at 5 months, got a baby at 2 months, and the people on the internet screaming, "Oh girl, she got her lick back." No, she didn't. She looked like a fool. Hey cousin, I was waiting for you to go live. Did you see Nicki mention Beyonce? I was like, here comes the hive. Baby, I saw it. Hold up. Thank you. Oh, here we go. Nicki threatened Harvey 11, TMZ, the Breakfast Club, and went off on a host of other unknown to me. Something's wrong. Thank you, Angie B. Cardi is a mess. I'm not denying that. That's the thing. In my opinion, Cardi is a mess. But I don't think that she's a mess like Nicki Minaj is a mess. That's what I'm saying. I'm not acting like Cardi B is the Virgin Mary and girl, she walks on water and girl, she parting the Red Sea. That's not what I'm saying. And when you really break it all the way down, girl, y'all correct me if I'm wrong. And let me say this. I think this is just my opinion. I think what drives Nicki up the wall is, for the most part, people really don't. People either just don't pay Nicki any mind, or either they may be afraid to say something to her. And I do believe, because Nicki was the number one girl for a very long time, I think that she was bothered once the door opened and then we started getting the Lottos and the Ice Spices. And even though they may not be as successful as her, I think she started to feel a certain way because Nicki was the only girl for a very long time. And then here comes this girl named Cardi B. And Cardi not kissing her ass. And I think that in my head, I feel like Nicki does look at the girls as beneath me. So I think that in her head, because Cardi is beneath her, bitch, how dare you talk to me the way you talking to me? Like I think it drives Nicki up a wall that Cardi is matching energy with her and just not putting her phone down and paying her no attention. Like basically, you met the right bitch. Basically. Like basically, that's what I'm trying. That's basically what I'm getting to. Like you met the right bitch, Nicki. Because Onika don't give, because like Cardi don't give a fuck about you being Nicki Minaj. I think Cardi looks at Nicki like any regular bitch walking the street. Cardi had multiple cases for putting hands on folks. Thank you, Esquire. She has. She's a mess. She's a mess. Oh, girl, here come. Oh, that's a different person. That might be the same. I thought that was April. This was okay. Never mind. Anyways, so y'all, when I tell y'all the way that they were going at it, I can't even really just go over all these tweets. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. I was laughing at both of them. Baby, I was over here cracking up at both of them. Oh, wait. The sad part is everyone she has beef with have acknowledged that they were either barbs or influenced by her. Onika is pathetic. And that's the sad thing about it. When you really think about it, thank you, Diva. When you really think about it, it has to, like, I don't care. I'm not changing my mind. It is something to be said that when the new girls come into the game, everybody probably has a tweet, has said they love Nicki Minaj, and then all of a sudden they don't even like her. I can't even go over all of this. All I know is this. Where my phone at? When I tell you the way they were talking about each other's kids, and let me say this too. You can't tell nobody. Oh, come on. Thank you. Look out for Lauren. I think what pisses Nicki off too is that despite Cardi's shenanigans, she's still likable, and likability will always outrank a mean girl. Come on, and that's what it is. I'm with you. I'm with you. Okay, Cardi is gonna be liked, and that's just the fact. That's just the truth. When you are liked, it will always outrank a mean girl. Always, always. Hi, cousins. Look, I'm from the Look Kim era, and beef can get serious with people getting unalived. They both need to stop before them or their families is harmed in the crossfire. I'm with you on that one. I'm with you on that. That's why I was like, girl, somebody gonna end up getting hurt because you got murderers on one side, you got the girls who like to fight and jump and send goons out on the other side, and I just think that's a I just think that's a dangerous recipe. And there's an actual clip of Papa Bear clinking spoons together. Yikes. I just saw it. Thank you, Diva. Murders on both sides, allegedly. That's even worse, child. So, all I know is Nicki has to address her deep problem with women. She even only talked about Cardi's daughter and not her son, shape shifting to be one of the boys. Oh, that's you know what? That's a good point. She did only talk about the daughters. Which I think she said kids at one point too. I think she said all the kids are monkeys. I just don't like people using autism as an insult, period. It impacts autistic people in real life and leave others undiagnosed. Thank you. I might not make it. I think we're seeing the surface of a much deeper problem. This girl is not unhinged. Um, there's more to this. Thank you, The Simple Life 7. Let me see where I'm going to start at. So I think it started with this yesterday. Nicki said Is I'm the Barney B in the flop? Is I'm lying about fertility when the queen has never once seen or spoke to a fertility doctor in her life? Is I'm the one? But I think she was responding to what Cardi had said the night before. Y'all get what I'm saying? So I think when Nicki sent this out, it was basically she woke up and thought about it because Cardi had said something about her fertility the night before. So she started again today, and I think this was in response to the night before. Is I'm the one sleeping with Trade while hubby fucking sweetie and taking my big hole for alimony? Is I'm going to be sued when the queen show her medical records to the courts? Oh, Rock Bottom Nation, we win again. Desiree, I have her medical records too. Girl, I just want to get down to the other part. Barney B, I know you don't know this, but some women plan their pregnancies. You dirty Heineken pussy twat. Bitch! She said, Barney B, I know you don't know this, but some women plan their pregnancies. You dirty Heineken pussy twat. I said, what the fuck? I said, bitch. Oh, God. I said, girl, this is a mess. Oh, the one I said, you they was dragged. I said, bitch, they was dragged. Then, you know what this remind me of? I think once people get out of their feelings, girl, and you look at the shit they was saying, bitch, the shit was damn near low key hilarious. I have to say, that's how I felt when I was watching The Real Housewives of Atlanta. When Kenya pulled that stunt, I was so fucking disgusted in Kenya. But I think the next day I watched the episode again and I was in here cracking up and laughing. That's how this reminded me. I was low key disgusted at everybody, girl, and then once I kind of came down, I was like, "Mr. Shit is actually kind of funny." Okay, baby, they was when I tell you they was dragging each other for blood. I said, "Oh, baby, they not playing with each other, baby. They not playing with each other. We don't let niggas fuck us while we pregnant for the next trade who got 4 other people pregnant." She's calling Stefan gay. In case the girls who not catching what's going on, when she says trade, she's talking about Stefan. And that's what we call the boys over here, sometimes that's trade. So she calling Stefan gay. Or at least he sleep with men. That's what she getting to. The devil has come to collect. You sold your soul. You made a pact, but you lost. Now hear this. You have been neutralized in the mighty name of Jesus. Every word you speak on me or mine will now curse your enablers more than your dizzy brain could ever fathom. I was pregnant for my first love, got married, and the next year got pregnant for my soulmate on purpose. You see, Barney, we planned it. Your medical records in the strip club to now look embarrassing in your father. Well, anyway, you're about to shrivel up and die inside. You call black women monkeys and roaches. Now, one day, people will call your daughters monkeys and roaches. Anyway, I use the double protection in every relationship until I was ready. See the difference between hoe and the queen. And then I think this is when Cardi came back and said, "Girl, it's your son's birthday. Why are you on Twitter dedicating essays to me? For the love of God, go to Chuck E. Cheese." Now, I don't know. All I know is Nicki tweeted something like "culture vulture," and I don't know if you. So for those who don't know, Cardi's oldest daughter name is Culture, and so Nicki tweeted out. Hold up, where the tweet at? Okay, it's so many tweets. She basically called her culture vulture. I'm just gonna read some of these tweets. They just in my phone. I'm just gonna read the tweets because I can't get them in order of how like from the timestamp. So At one point, Nicki said, "Culture vulture, you ugly too." Album flop, pussy flop, never want to fight, outrank you in your own gang, shut the F up, come fight. Sympathy baby couldn't pull 220K, abort mission. Barney B and Culture Vulture. Some of Cardi's tweets, like, damn, how you press over an album you ain't got hit in or mentioned in. Bitch feelings hurt because I ain't paid her no attention. You haven't even cut your fucking kid cake. My God, it's 6 o'clock in LA. You must have took your first line of the day. And let me tell you something. Let this be the last time you mention my kids before I spill tea on yours. While you're talking about ABCs, you're gonna leave me the fuck alone today, ho. I'm sick of you, bitch. She put wait, bring that, and then Cardi B also put wait, bring that ass here. You talking about my father? My father never been to jail a day in his life. Go get a detective and tell them to run them records. Don't put them dirty ass allegations from your bloodline on mine. Your daddy was a crackhead and your brother was raping his stepchild. All this happening, everyone is missing. The government shutdown. It's all distractions, and they're both problematic. Don't idolize celebs and praise God. Thank you, Rodney. Stay blessed. Thank you, Aaron Isaiah. Thank you so much. Girl, this is what Nicki wrote. This is what Nicki wrote, y'all. Y'all listening? Barney Dangerous, Bodega Barney, what up? Your sister can get that chest caved in if you pregnant with another monkey or roach right now. I'm just saying, for entertainment purposes only. Bitch, I gotta take a sip. I gotta take a sip, baby. Listen to this. Nicki put culture, you a roach and a monkey, like your sister. Nicki put culture, you a roach and a monkey, like your sister. Cokie B, please don't sniff coke with baby number 4 or 5. Word to Carlos. And then Cardi B said, when I tell you, bitch, these bitches was going for blood. Listen to this is what Cardi B said. Papa Bear, I'm sorry you can't speak and bang. This is a mess. This is a mess. Papa Bear, I'm sorry you can't speak and banging spoons because your mom couldn't put the drugs down. I'm sorry your mom not even paying attention to you on your own birthday because she's such an obsessed, dark, spirited, hating hoe. I'm so sorry. When I tell you, I'm telling y'all. When I tell you, when I first saw this shit, I was like, girl, this is too much. girl, girl, this is too much. I did not know. Girl, I did not know people talk like this in real life. Maybe the kitchen table, but I didn't know people talk like this in real life. And then she put do something. We in New Nicki Minaj put do something. We in New York heavy on it. Culture vulture, you ugly too. And then Cardi B put drop the addy right now and don't go tagging the feds and the police like you did 3 months ago, you pussy ass bitch. Shut the fuck up. When I tell it was cursing each other the fuck out. Bitch, when I tell you they was cursing each other out. Thank you, Roslyn Bonds. Thank you so much. When I tell you they were cursing each other out. I'm sorry. Cardi just told Gayle King that she takes it to where the lava flows. She sure did. That's what I'm saying. Like, on some real shit. Can I say something, girl? Now the alcohol, girl, I'm over here drinking, girl. I'm over here drinking. I'm over here drinking. I probably shouldn't be. This real nasty and dark. It really is. Sometimes, can I say something? Girl, can I say something? And sometimes, not all of the time, believe me, I know firsthand. In every scenario, you can't remove yourself from the situation. But sometimes sometimes I do feel like when we're watching the Real Housewives of whatever, and the girls start throwing insults, and you feel like that's probably a hit towards you. Sometimes, girl, you just gotta let the girls fight. Sometimes it ain't got nothing to do with you, if that makes sense what I'm saying. Sometimes when people get into a fight, not every scenario, sometimes when people get into a fight and they're throwing insults, sometimes you gotta remove yourself out of it and just let the bitches tussle. And if we really want to start at A, Nicki Minaj started all of this. Girl. Now let's start at A. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. I think all of this got started around motorsport, right? I don't know. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. Let me tell the story. All of this got started around motorsport. Basically, I don't think Cardi liked what Nicki said in a song, and she asked for it to be changed. Nicki felt like it was disrespectful because how dare you, bitch, you new in the game, I'm Nicki Minaj, and how dare you, you should just be happy that I'm even allowing you to be on a song with me. And believe it or not, I can kind of wrap my head around that a tad bit. Because if one of the girls came in trying to tell Beyonce what to do, Beyonce probably would look at that bitch like, who the fuck you talking to, bitch? I'm Beyonce. As much as we might not want to admit it, if Normani tried to tell Beyonce, I don't like that, you have to change that, Beyonce probably look at Normani like, bitch, who the fuck you think you're talking to? So I think Cardi looked at what Nicki was saying as disrespectful. I don't know. What am I? Somebody said I'm exaggerating. What am I exaggerating? I don't know. Tell me what I'm exaggerating. When y'all make statements like that, can y'all tell me exactly what I'm exaggerating so I would know, so I can address it? Because when you say, "Why are you always exaggerating?" I don't know. I don't know what part I'm exaggerating. Sometimes I am a little, dramatic in my delivery. So tell me the part that I'm exaggerating so I can probably correct it. So Nikki felt, I mean, not Nikki. So Cardi felt disrespected by what Nikki said, right? Cardi felt disrespected by what Nikki said in the song. And Nikki ended up changing the song. But Nikki felt like, bitch, how dare you? Because I'm Nicki Minaj. You're right. In an interview, Cardi said Nicki changed her lyrics, and I thought she was too old in the game for that. Nicki said she should have been grateful to be on the song and sang her praises. Thank you, Angie B. So when you really think about it, y'all, and again, I can't tell nobody how to beef because how you beef is how you beef. The simple fact that we even here now with it, girl, it's not, girl. This is just my opinion. This is just my opinion, girl. Girl, y'all should, girl. It's not even that motherfucking deep, girl. It ain't even that fucking deep to the point that now y'all online dragging each other kids. When you think about how this even started, why are we even at this point now? The way y'all acted is if somebody did a drive by on one of your family members and took one of your family members out, and now we got some beef. But when you really think about why y'all beefing, how it started, girl, it really sounds like some housewife shit. It sounds like some housewife shit. Not like her. Why are y'all beefing? Oh, because I felt like she disrespected me in the song, and when I said something about it, she felt disrespected. So Nicki felt disrespected because Cardi felt disrespected. Basically, right? Nicki felt disrespected because Cardi felt disrespected. Right? 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 Nicki felt disrespected because how dare you, bitch, tell me, because I'm Nicki Minaj. I'm the queen. Bitch, you ought to just be grateful I'm even doing a song with your raggedy ass. How dare you feel disrespected? Now you disrespecting me. Is that? And then someone put back to the tweets. Someone put Cardi can't keep trying to play into the fact that it's Papa's Bear's birthday because when it was Culture's birthday, she was literally arguing on the Shade Room and on Spaces. You do the same thing. It's not a drag. And then Nicki replied and said, "Fuck the vulture, fuck the vulture b-day." So was Cardi down to the internet also doing the same thing that she says Cardi was doing? I don't know. But that's what listen. I'm just putting the information out there. And then this is what Nicki said, and this is what Cardi B said after Nicki said "fuck the vulture b-day." This was what Cardi B said. When I tell you, baby, they are taking it to baby girl the abyss. This is what Cardi said. You said "fuck vulture," what? Bitch, fuck that slow ass son that came out of your pussy, bitch. Bitch, fuck that slow ass son that came out of your pussy. You was wishing so much negativity on me while I was pregnant, and look at your karma. Look at what your rotten pussy produced. Now he a whole 5-year-old tiptoeing around the house and can't spell his name. I said, bitch, I said, oh, girl, I gotta go. Girl, I gotta go. Girl, I gotta go in the bush and weep. I just gotta go in the bush and weep. I just gotta go in the bush and weep. I gotta go outside, baby. Girl, I gotta go outside. I gotta go outside. This is too much. This is too much. Girl, they cursing each other out. I said, baby, they cursing each other out. They calling the kids slow. Girl, they talking about each other kids, baby. Girl, I had to get up and walk around the house. Girl, I had to get up and walk around the house. I said, oh, girl. I said, girl, they doing too much. I said, they doing too much. I said, girl, I had to get up and walk around my house, girl. I didn't know what to do, girl. The way I was walking around here looking around, I said, baby, they calling each other kids slow and ugly and monkey and roaches and retarded and girl, all types of shit. I said, oh, baby, this is too much. I said, girl, this is too much. Girl, I had to go. Girl, I had to go grab a bitch. I'm serious. Bitch, I had to grab a bush of wheat, babe. I had to go. Girl, I said, oh, I gotta go. Girl, I gotta put my phone down. It's too much. Girl, they doing too much. Girl, they are doing too much. When I tell y'all the way they were cursing each other out on the World Wide Web like it was nothing. Girl, like, I said, "Oh, baby, they really on some shit." Remember when Kiki White on R&B Diva said when she go low that when she I'm sorry. Remember Kiki White on R&B Divas when she said that's low. That's how I felt. Right. Rodney off screen and Mike like Lisa, baby. Okay, baby, this is a mess. And then Cardi said, "Girl." I'm telling y'all, girl, it's we ain't even done. Listen, y'all, we still on yesterday's tweets. We ain't even made it till today, girl. Listen to what I'm telling y'all, bitch. Cardi be twirling down the hall with Queen Kenya, bitch. Do you hear me? Girl, we ain't even done. That's just that girl, this was just yesterday. We ain't even made it to October the 1st. We still on September the 30th. We ain't even made it to today. We ain't even made it to today. Girl, I'm still reading the tweets from yesterday, bitch. This was just yesterday. We ain't even made it to today. I said, baby, these bitches is crazy. I said, baby, they crazy. They crazy, baby. Mm-mm. 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 I said, baby, they crazy. Cardi B said, bitch, you've been having cum stains in your mouth since you was a minor because your daddy used to molest you, bitch. Girl, this video is not gonna make it. Girl, I should be reading these tweets, but this is what they said. We're not even gonna sugarcoat. I'm not gonna be talking about BITCH. We're gonna read exactly what the fuck they said. And this is what they said. Okay. Tell the world that's why you wake up so fucking miserable because you hurt and full of trauma and trying to apply it to everybody else. That's what she said. She said her daddy molested her. And why the fuck you keep bringing up Rock Nation? I'm not signed to them, you delusional, paranoid, coke sniffing bitch. Bitch, I'm sorry, cut to you. Bitch, when I tell they cursing you, girl, she said, I'm not signed to them, you delusional, paranoid, coke sniffing bitch. When I tell you, bitch, they are cussing. Girl, the way they are cussing each other out, like, girl, they cussing each other out like their life don't even matter. You know how y'all was walking around here talking about all lives matter? The way they cursing each other out, it's like, girl, your life don't even matter to me. Girl, that's what I'm saying, y'all. I'm not trying to say it's right. I'm not trying to say it's right. Listen to what I'm saying. I shouldn't be drinking. Girl, it's a little Tito's in here. Girl, I said, girl, I gotta bring out the heavy hitter tonight. I was gonna drink some wine. I said, this ain't no wine type of night, baby. We gotta bring out the heavy hitter tonight, baby. Okay, good. We gotta bring out the heavy hitter, baby. We gotta bring out the 35% or more. Because that little 12% ain't gonna do nothing. I had to bring out the 35% tonight with a little bit of juice. Okay. She put someone put the concept of telling a superstar to drop an addy on social media. Cardi, pull up to New York and catch that fade because Cardi said drop the addy earlier. And then Nicki responded and said, she's so stupid. Find me, bitch. Remember y'all called cops on us last time, made them tell us we had to leave New York because you and your man was afraid for y'all lives. Nah, ho, drop the receipts, Barney B. You'll be eating out of the trash cans of Bronx in the name of Jesus soon. And then today, and then today, Nicki said, listen to what Nicki said. This is what Nicki said. Dear Culture Vulture, your mom is pregnant with another monkey to add to her litter. The gag is that she was jealous of a little baby boy simply because his hair was longer than all four of you bald monkeys put together. Did y'all hear what the fuck I just said? Nicki said, Dear Culture Vulture, your mom is pregnant with another monkey to add to her litter. The gag is she was jealous of a little baby boy simply because his hair was longer than all four of you bald monkeys put together. Oh, girl. I said, girl. Girl. Girl, at some point you just gotta fight. Girl, y'all know I don't even believe in fighting. But at some point we gonna have to just fight. Like, cause Cardi done said some fucked up shit about her son. Nicki done said some fucked up shit about her children. Like, at some point we gonna have to just fight. Cause like, where do we go from here? You see, like, there's no way we can't come back from this. We're gonna have to just fight. We're gonna have to just fight. Because I don't know where we go from this. Because it ain't no making up. It ain't no, oh girl, we're gonna have to just talk it out. Girl, I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna skip over something. um. Oh, listen to this, girl. And y'all know Just Hilarious was probably seething, baby, because girl, she just low key called her a trans woman. You know she hate that. Listen to what she said about everybody at the Breakfast Club. This was Nicki Minaj. Charlemagne, did you put that bleaching cream on your dick too? And then she tagged the president of the United States. Lock them all up. Nikki, you tagged the president. Nikki tagged the president and told him to lock up the Breakfast Club. Nikki had to be drunk. Mm. Imagine if you called yourself Shrimp the God. Oh, bitch, lock up Boring Lauren and Jess with the testicles, too. She said, lock up Boring Lauren and Jess with the testicles, too. They're very nasty people. Queens niggas run these niggas. Thank you. 3/27/26, because that's when her album drops. And then Cardi B said, here you go, starting again, nice and early, you sick, pathetic loser ass, demonic, insane bitch. Bitch, I don't know why I love when people curse each other out. I don't know. Outside of this, girl, I love when people curse each other out. I don't know why. It be so funny to me. It be funny to me. Girl, I don't know why it be so funny to me. I love when I see people curse each other out. Kiki to me, bitch. Here you go, starting again, nice and early, you sick, pathetic, loser ass, demonic, insane bitch. I'm sorry. I don't care if it's Nicki or Cardi. I love to see people curse each other out. I don't know why they're so ignorant. I said it back in 2018 and nobody believed me that you've been talking about my child since I was pregnant. You've been jealous of my child. I had never mentioned or talked about your fucking kid. It's one thing to be jealous of me, but to be jealous of my kids is insane. You're jealous of my kids because they're beautiful and fucking smart, and that's why God punished you with having a slow ass kid. You hate your child because you wish you could brag on him and his milestones, but the only thing you can brag on is his hair, you fucking dummy. Bitch. And then she told y'all, this is what Nicki said to her supporters. She told them, she said, Barb's, them albums better be moving up before I start cussing y'all out too. She told the Barb's. She said, Barb's, them albums better be moving up before I start cussing y'all out too. And no lie, if y'all go look at her Twitter, look at the people in the comment underneath her post talking about Queen, what songs? Queen, what album should I stream? I'm gonna stream every album. I said, girl, this lady just cussed y'all. This lady just said she gonna cuss y'all the fuck out. And y'all get down in the comments talking about what song should I stream, Queen? What? I said, oh boy. And then this is what Cardi said. we're almost done, y'all. She put, "Dear Onika Tanya Mirage, this is my last time responding to you because this past Twitter now. I gotta see you." That's what I'm saying, y'all. And I'm talking about Nicki and Cardi. At some point, y'all gonna have to just meet up and fight because there's nowhere to go with this but to like put your hands on somebody. Team Cardi and Hennessy, they both cuss and fight. Thank you, Isma. Like, there's nowhere to go with this. Like, there's nowhere to go with this because y'all have said, y'all have went there. It wasn't her last time. But first, I'm gonna tell you the truth. You said out of your own mouth that the little girl in you haven't forgave your mother yet, and that's because your mom used to stay silent when your dad used to touch on you every time he did the crack pipe. Now, I don't know if let me just say I don't know if any of this stuff is true. I don't know if any of this stuff is true. This is just what Nicki done said, and this is what Cardi done said. Well, some of the stuff I do know is true, but I'm saying I don't know if this stuff right here is this true? Did Nicki really say this? Can y'all tell me what she said this at so I can go hear it for myself or read it for myself? I know you experienced a lot of trauma and abuse, but drugs is not going to help you. You need to go to therapy now. I'm going to let you know this today. Your husband is not stopping you from your actions because he lets you do drugs all day to numb so he can go max out your credit card. Yeah, you think I don't know? Them queen niggas that you be letting in your house every time you kick them out be coming and spilling your tea in the hood. But I'm going to be the realest person to ever tell you. You need to get help. You need to heal that trauma. You always coming at people every time you see them happy because you got so much trauma and pain that you want to put on others. Your fans are going to gas you up, um, put on others. I'm sorry, your fans are going to gas you up while you literally lose your goddamn mind. You don't have no friends, no family, just that man in your house that let you do drugs till you pass out so he can spend your money and buy the hood chains. I said she had to get a little dig in there. Okay. I'm not throwing away my career and my endorsements going back and forth with words with a possessed drug addict. I'll see you when I see you. And then Nicki also tweeted, Democrats, take them down. You're all the powerful Democrats. Remember, they lost the election on purpose. Take them down. They're a curse. Take them down, girl. Oh, and then she also put, we will boycott every company attached to her, just like we did with BET. Every company that enabled her disgusting remarks about children and other marginalized groups for years. You have 3 days to cut ties. That's it. That is all. Enjoy your day. We have the receipts. See, this is what I don't like. Because this is my thing, right? Whoever started it. But the fact of the matter is, y'all both were dragging each other kids. You see what I'm saying? Like, y'all were both dragging each other's kids. So now you can't pull the her disgusting remarks about children. Girl, did you hear what the fuck you just said about her kids, Nicki? She called your son slow. You called her children monkeys and roaches. And bald headed. You see what I'm saying? Like, y'all both went there. So why are you acting like you don't remember what you said about Cardi's kids? That's the only thing I'm saying. Y'all both were engaging in the mess. It's not like one person just didn't engage. Nicki acting like she ain't said shit. Nicki, you were saying shit too, which is okay. Say what you gonna say. Nicki did the same shit after Megan lost. She a hater. Thank you, Miss Keita. But don't act like you ain't said nothing, though. That's all I'm saying. Now, why Nicki gotta bring the Democrats and everything? Something ain't right with that, girl. Y'all know who. Let me shut up. And if you're still underestimating my influence, try me. And then Nicki was still going. At this point, Cardi had stopped. That was her last tweet up until she started tweeting again. Fucking a DL man raw and got pregnant with another monkey. You said, oh, well, he all our baby daddies now. Your husband said he never liked you. Your pussy on yuck. Hubby told P years ago how ugly you always, swollen and botched in the face from surgery. So guess what? Take my money. Yes, Zaddy. Ooh, it's both our money now, Zaddy. Yes. And then she put that scary hoe knew to delete that tweet about my son. Girl, and she was talking about Jay-Z being jealous of Nas. Then she posted a picture. Now this is the part that gagged me. Hold up. Girl, she posted a picture basically trying to say, I guess they copying her. Look who that is. Beyonce and Jay-Z and Nicki and her man. So I guess she was trying to say they copying her. I don't know, girl. Mona Scott, your time is up. Gail, the goofy bitch king, your time is up. Santana, go back to your pig pen. You said Blue Ivy nappy and North looked better than her, didn't you? Eat slop, pig. Harvey, show your grades, you weak hoe. I'm not gonna lie, bitch. Oh, she's talking about Harvey Levin from TMZ. Quavo, this is what Nicki said. Quavo, was it worth it, dummy? No career, take off gone. Remember you told me you were the Beyonce of the group? I laughed so hard inside. Anyway, payoff said his alimony, Barney B. Then she also tweeted, girl, when I say Nicki was like literally just like arguing with herself at this point. Remember when Oprah stated her disdain about black people saying nigga? Oprah did say that, I remember. Then she endorsed a non-black saying nigga on an album. They were mad I turned down doing Oprah's show all because I wanted to wait until after my album so they didn't have to keep talking about Mariah. And then and then and then Cardi came back. Girl, oh girl. Then Cardi came back. That's what I heard. Then Cardi came back. I guess whoever took her phone gave it back to her. They should. Then Cardi came back. Okay, and then Cardi said, "Quiet as it's kept." She put quiet as it's kept. The truth is, you've been diagnosed with schizophrenia and bipolar for almost 9 years, and you also on heavy drugs. Thank you, Lisa. Cocaine, perks, and Xanax. You don't listen to nobody around you. The only person that have the power is Kenneth Petty. But you know what happens with that Amex when you sedated. And then Cardi also put, I'm letting you know again, stop playing with my kid, bitch. You just mad your son's favorite color is 5. They are ignorant. Bitch, this bitch said you just mad because your son's favorite color is 5. Get the fuck get the fuck on, you crackhead. I'm done. Bitch, I'm done. I don't want to talk no more. Girl, the live is over. Girl, the live is over. I'm done. I don't want to talk no more. This is too much. Girl, I don't have nothing to say. Girl, this is too much. I don't know what's going on. Baby, they're cursing each other out. This is too much. It's too much. I don't want to talk about this no more. I don't want to talk about this. I don't want to talk about this. I don't want to talk about this. Give me some watermelon burger. Because this is too much, girl. I'm about to make me some jello burger. Because this is too much going on, baby. They're cursing each other out. This lady just said that your son's favorite color is the number 5. Girl, I'm done. Girl, I am done. Girl, I don't have nothing to do with this, baby. This is too much. This is too much. It's too much, y'all. It's too much. It's too much. I'll tell you, baby, they're cursing each other out. Strawberry. I get calling a child is slow is wrong, but my brain just don't feel as wrong as calling a child a roach and a monkey. That's being glazed over foul. Thank you, Lisa. Girl, this is a mess. Bitch, Cardi said, bitch, Cardi took a nap and woke back up. Girl, Cardi put her phone down. Cardi probably took a nap, girl. Reebok canned Rick Ross for less. Didn't they? No, I'm sorry. Reebok canned Rick Ross fat sloppy ass for less, didn't they? Oh, okay, let's see. Basically, Nicki basically retweeted all the people who are doing business with Cardi, Revolve Group, Sheen, DoorDash, Walmart, Vieta, the letter girl Velveeta, girl said alcohol. Sorry, and she basically wants them to cut ties with Cardi, and that was pretty much the end of it, girl. That was the end. Listen, that's all I'm saying. Oh shit, this is all I'm saying. Girl, they took it there. Nicki never had someone meet her in hell before. I think that's what it is. I think they both took it there. Do I think Nicki started it? Yes. I think that Nicki I don't think that Nicki has I don't think Nicki ever thought that Girl, like the girls, because even with Lotto, like the phone calls that got released, like nobody has ever just took it there with Nicki. Like Cardi is probably the only one who really, really, really like meets Nicki where she's at. Like basically, she like when we say I'm gonna give you the same energy. Like Cardi literally gives her the same energy. I'm on a cruise in Bon Air, and when I say Cardi and Nicki is a pot calling the kettle black, because both of their husbands ain't ish, and quiet as it's kept, they both was their husband's purse, baby. If we're gonna be honest about it, because girl, let's talk about it. Because Offset definitely trying to take Cardi's money. Hello, because Offset definitely trying to take Cardi's money, and ain't he trying to make her pay her tax? Ain't he trying to make her pay her Ain't he trying to make Cardi pay his taxes or some shit like that? Girl, quiet as it's kept, y'all was both over there taking care of niggas. Because I know y'all don't think that Offset was a motherfucking breadwinner. Hello, not trying to get Cardi B's money now that they're going through a divorce. Hello, allegedly. Listen, this all I got to say. Babe, I was hungry. This all I got to say. They both a mess. And I'm gonna tell y'all, like I've been telling y'all, I don't think that Cardi's hands are clean. I don't. And believe it or not, I'm gonna drag Cardi on no, I'll do it right now. I'm gonna do it right now. I was gonna wait to Patreon, but I'm gonna do it right now. Cardi, I thought about it. I don't know whose recording that is, and I'm gonna do a little investigating, and I'm gonna do a little reading, and I'm gonna have a team meeting. When I say team meeting, I'm talking about with y'all. But girl, for that recording, for that audio to be blocked, Cardi being a crash out, Nicki started this BS after Nicki Nicki ruined her legacy. She better hope she don't owe alimony and end up like Britney Spears, baby. Hello. It's too much different. Well, is this much different from the Kendrick Drake beef? Both went personal, but people judge the women business very different than the men's. I think it's a tad bit different because Drake went to court. And if you want to be honest, now Nicki ain't really taking Cardi to court. Well, she said she was. Um, yeah, I think it's a tad bit different because they kept it just on. Well, I'm not gonna say that. From what I remember, they kept it in the music. Drake just got mad because he lost the read off. Drake feelings were hurt. Damn, Nicki is wigged out on Papa Bear because no other kids come over for the party. Thank you. Um, I don't. I'm gonna say something, and I don't want y'all to take this the wrong way. If y'all have been watching my channel for a long time, y'all already know, especially when we talk about the housewives. I mean, what they both said is trash, but I'm just curious if you had to pick a side, who won this? Like, they both don't look good, but in my opinion, Nicki looks worse. I feel cardiology can bounce back from this and Nicki can't. I feel like Cardi can bounce back. Yes. Cardi ain't beefing with nobody but Nicki. Let me say, listen to what I'm saying. Cardi will realize later on these tweets will probably overshadow the album. She took the bait. Thank you, Scarlett J. Nicki, Nick, I'm not saying that this is the thing. I do believe I do believe some of the grievances that Nicki has. But I do believe the shit that she say about Jay-Z and Rock Nation and Desiree. I do believe Nicki when she say that shit. I do. I don't think the bitch is lying. Okay? I don't. I don't at all. There are some things that Nicki says I believe is the truth. But what I'm saying is everybody is not after Nicki Minaj. When we get to the point, and I said this and I'll say it again. When we get to the point that you're beefing with Little Kim, Mariah Carey, Lotto, or you and Lotto had some words, Ice Spice had something to say about you, Meg The Stallion, Oprah Winfrey, Gayle King, TMZ, Walmart, Cardi B, Dez Bryant, Miley Cyrus, Taylor Swift. Like when you really start to look at the list, everybody ain't fucking with that lady the way she said they fucking with her. Now you got a problem with the Breakfast Club, even though I will say, in Nicki's defense, I do remember DJ Envy trying to boycott her music from being played at the Breakfast Club. Now I remember that. I remember that. I remember DJ Envy basically saying he wasn't gonna spend her shit no more. So Nicki, in some of those cases, Nicki might have a little like I can see why she might have an issue with DJ Envy. I can see why she might have an issue with the Breakfast Club. So again, for the people who are not listening, I'm not saying that Nicki has not been done wrong because I believe that she has. But I believe everybody got a story though. What I'm saying is there's no way that y'all are going to get me to believe that everybody is just out to get her. Girl, look at the fucking list of people who Nicki done had a problem with, beef with. Like, it's too long. Well, tell us the reason, girl, since you know the answer. Shit. Girl. Girl. DJ Envy said he wouldn't play her music because she threatened to send goons at him for his opinion on her behavior. She tells half the story. Thank you, Chauncey Wilson. Do I believe that Cardi is low down and gutter snipe sometimes? I absolutely motherfucking do. Because I'm still trying to figure out if that's not your audio, then how did you have it blocked on YouTube? Because nobody could play that audio on YouTube. So if it ain't yours, then whose is it? Girl, as much audio as we play down to YouTube, as much audio as we play from television shows, as much audio as we play from movies and the Breakfast Club, and my shit ain't never been blocked. Blocked? My shit was blocked. I got a full-blown email. The video was not the audio, the entire video was blocked. Nicki got with the bomb and the industry cut her off. She had to accept it. Julius is not letting Kenneth come around Beyonce. Okay? My whole video was blocked. Not just that part, the entire video. Cardi doesn't benefit from the audio being leaked. Thank you, Turtle 2112. And it's sad that Nicki only makes news when she's coming at another celebrity. She is too legendary to be riding everybody else's wave like that. Thank you, Roydell. Cardi hands ain't clean. Cardi was just at the courthouse for an alleged assault and then went outside and threw a pen at somebody and said she didn't do it. She said she didn't assault nobody. But girl literally went outside in front of all the cameras, picked up a motherfucking pen and launched it at somebody. Cardi is the same one who said that back in the day, what she used to do to niggas in hotel rooms when she was married to Offset, did she send some bitches to go beat up some strippers or some shit? Like Cardi not innocent. Cardi got us. That's what I was like, girl. I think sometimes what happens, is because if you miss a video of mine, or and I understand if you're not subscribed to my Patreon, then you may not hear me say all of the stuff that I've said. If you just come in one video, it might be leaning more towards Cardi. So then you'll say, oh, girl, he ain't never said nothing about Cardi, but that's a whole motherfucking lie. Because we was just talking about Cardi the other day and how gutter snap it was to be pregnant with that nigga baby. And girl, you just let this other nigga, and girl, this nigga got a drug allegation and 2 kids under 5 months old. We said this stuff. Well, I said it. It's not Cardi hate. It's not. I said what I said about Cardi on YouTube. That's what I'm saying. I think what happens is y'all don't watch all of my videos, which is fine because I don't watch everybody's videos either. But just because you have not watched it does not mean that I have not said it. You just didn't watch it. That's the point I'm trying to make. The stuff that I said about Cardi B and Stephon Diggs was right over here on YouTube about a week or two ago. But just because you didn't watch it does not mean that I did not say it. You just didn't see me say it. It was on YouTube. The video was still up. I don't take my shit down. My shit stay up. But because, again, you don't see me say it, you say I did not say it when I know I said it. So then what happens is you do watch a video, and that video might be more in favor of Cardi, then you will say that I hate Nicki and I don't call out Cardi. And that's just not the truth. You probably just didn't catch the video, or you just said I don't want to watch it because it's too long, or girl, he's too long-winded. Whatever's the reason, which is completely fine. But that don't have nothing to do with me. What I know that what came out of my mouth. That's it. But yeah, at the end of the day, at the end of the day, at the end of the day, I still believe that Nicki is a bigger mess. I do. I believe that Nicki is a bigger mess. I would be scared to hang. I'm gonna take it this far. I would not be scared to hang around Cardi B. I would be nervous to hang around Nicki Minaj. I would. I would. If Cardi said, I want Rodney the Voice to come to my party, I would go. Bitch, I'm going to Cardi B party, y'all. I wouldn't even think nothing about it. If Nicki said, come to my party, I'd be like, girl, I'm busy, girl. I'm busy, sister. I mean, I know I would never get invited. I'm just saying. Like, I would be not like, girl, I don't, it's okay. Girl, girl, I gotta wash my hair. Oh, girl, I can't come. I gotta wash my hair on Saturday. That's what I'm saying. That's all. But I just think that, since we're here, like the video and smile. Thank you, Felicia. I just think that, girl. I just think that sometimes people don't want to tell the truth. I think that you could tell the truth about Cardi and about Nicki. I do. Cardi needs to slow down before she gets into some stuff that can't charm her way out of. Right. Thank you, Rodell. I 100% agree. Do you think Offset should have chimed in since it's regarding his daughter? I mean, this is what I think. Should he have chimed in? No, I think he was probably waiting for Kenneth to say something, right? But I don't think he needed to chime in because I think Cardi didn't need no help. Like, Cardi didn't need any assistance. Should she have been doing it? Probably not, because she's pregnant. You know what I'm saying? But Cardi was getting with me. Like, Cardi didn't get run over. So she didn't need no help at all. Like, Cardi got it. Offset could have just went in the room and went to sleep. But should Cardi have been doing it? Probably not, because like I said, she's pregnant. But I think that if it continues to go the way that it's going, I do think that the men will eventually step in, and I think that's when shit is really, really gonna go left. And I also think too that when Nicki's album comes out, all of this shit will be reignited again in March the 27th, 2026. So I think it might die down a little bit, but I think that when her album comes out in March, I think the shit gonna come up again. So if the men do get involved, I do think that, because for the most part, bitches be, with the shit too. But we know niggas, the niggas, niggas, they take, women will take it to another level, but I just feel like with niggas, they really will. It'll go from here to here. Y'all get what I'm trying to say? Hey, Rodney, I'm tired of hearing about Jay-Z. Take him to court or shut the fuck up. You are right. They are both a mess, but MAGA Nicki is a bigger mess. That's all I'm saying. Thank you, Felicia. I think they both a mess, but I think Nicki is a bigger mess. And Nicki makes me nervous. And I think that Nicki is a mean person. I do. I think Nicki is a mean person. I've never met Nicki, but based off of what I see just from her, just online and just stuff, she just gives me like she's a mean person. Like, she doesn't seem nice to me. Like, Cardi seems nice. Cardi seems like the type of person, if you piss her off, then she's not nice. You see what I'm saying? If you piss Cardi off, then she ain't nice. But she seems like she's just a cool ass bitch, if that makes sense. Nicki just seems mean to me. And I cannot shake. This is my 17th time saying it, but I'm gonna say it again. I've said it 17 times. Wait, hold on. I've said it 17 times. I'm gonna say it 18. I'm gonna say it for the. Let me drink some of this water. Let me drink some of this water. Hold up. Let me drink some water. Hold up. Okay. Let me drink some of this water, baby. Okay. Okay. Um. Okay. What was I saying? Let me get it out. Hey! Hey! But what I'm saying is, I've said it 17 times. I'm going to say it for the 18th time. Nicki has an issue with too many people for me to believe that everybody is just against Nicki. I really want us to come up with a list of everybody who Nicki has said has done her wrong. Everybody ain't doing Onika wrong, y'all. Some of the people, yes. Everybody, no. Everybody is not getting together to just lie on Onika. Look, Kim, Mariah Carey, Lotto, Ice Spice, Meg The Stallion, TMZ, Harvey Levin, the nigga with the dreads down to TMZ, Gayle King, Oprah Winfrey, like Dez Bryant, Miley Cyrus, like everybody, like Quavo. Now she beefing with Quavo. Her sister, Zeus. I think she's going after Zeus now. Zeus Network. Her sister. SZA. So all I'm saying is Team Barty and Team Ken. I mean, yeah, Team Barty and Team Ken. I'm like, y'all gonna have to get out of the and just say, girl, maybe Nicki do be on some shit sometimes. Because how is it everybody is coming after her? Cardi gonna be okay at the end of the day because Cardi is liked and Cardi ain't out here burning all these bridges. You see, when Cardi was talking about Nicki, she kept it on Nicki. Cardi wasn't out here bringing in Gayle King and Oprah Winfrey and TMZ and you see what I'm saying? And Zeus Network and Jay-Z and Rock Nation. Cardi kept it right on Nicki. Nicki, she brought in everybody from the media. Girl, she brought in everybody from the media to the grocery store. Girl, how you beefing with Walmart? Girl, how you got a problem with Walmart and DoorDash? Girl, the delivery service, girl, you got a problem with the DoorDash, you got a problem with the Walmart, you got a problem with the media, you got a problem with Jay-Z, you got a problem with Rock Nation. Girl, you tagging the president of the United States. Girl, you got a problem with the Democratic Party. God damn. That's what I'm saying, y'all. Can we just be honest? Pull out the board with the list of niggas. Right. Right. You don't know where that board at. I was about to, what's that board at? Like, girl. No, I don't think nobody think Cardi dumb. I think Cardi is smart enough not to beef with everybody. I think she's smart enough not to pull a Nene Leaks and say your boss is a racist cokehead and expect to have your job the next day. Nicki want to curse out TMZ and then ask for them and then tell them and then expect them to give her a favorable headline. How the fuck that work? How the fuck you curse out? How the fuck you curse out now Gayle King and Oprah Winfrey, who controls girl, who one of the power players in the entertainment industry? How you gonna curse out TMZ and then expect them to give you a favorable headline? It don't make no sense. How you gonna call your boss a crackhead and a racist and then expect to have a job back the next season on the Housewives? That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Hey, Rodney, there's a list of people Nicki has beef with. It's really sad. I tagged you on Twitter a couple of minutes ago. Okay. Thank you, Jay Darkness. Thank you, Angela. Thank you so much. Okay. That's alcoholic auntie behavior. You cuss me out and demand a favor, right? It's crazy. You beefing with everybody. You beefing with everybody, girl. I see y'all keep talking about JT and Santana. I haven't really. I just really saw it. Listen, this is the thing. I have to. Girl, girl, I couldn't get wrapped up into JT and Santana. We'll talk about that tomorrow. I've been trying to save the stuff, but I can't. I was like, I was already too much. It was too much going on. Yeah, I get overwhelmed sometimes with the stuff, and I felt like today everything just hit at one point. Like I saw the shit about Kim Kardashian and Ray J, and then I saw Saucy Santana and JT, and then Nicki and Cardi was still going. I was like, girl, it's just, girl. I was like, this too much. This too much. So I was like, girl, we'll just have to talk about Nicki and Cardi, and then we'll talk about JT and Santana the next go around. Today was busy. I was like, what the fuck, girl? And I was so like, girl, my phone was like pretty much glued to my hand because I was like always going back and checking Twitter to see what Nicki and Cardi B had said. So I was so like, invested in that in a way. Like, girl, let me see what's going on. But I think girl, I will say this though, JT. Oh, I hate to say this because I like JT. I follow JT on Twitter. Now I follow JT on Instagram. Cause I'm like JT seems like she might be a cool person. But JT girl, JT ought to feel like girl. And all I could think about. This is all I could think about. Let me show y'all what I. Let me show y'all what I could think. Let me tell you all I could think about. Oh, I hope I got it. Oh, please, please, please. Oh, please let it be saved. I be deleting stuff sometimes, and I feel like I'm not gonna use it again. And then sometimes I'll be like, don't delete it because you're probably gonna use it. Fuck. I got too many. I need to go. I need to delete some of these pictures. That's what I need to do. I got too many pictures in my phone. I think I'm coming up on it. Fuck. Where is it at? 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 I got too much shit in my phone. I need to delete some of these pictures. It's unnecessary. But sometimes I can remember the placement. Oh, here we go. I knew it was coming up. All I could think about was this. When I look at JT and Nicki Minaj, it reminds me of this. And JT is not Portia. Nicki is Portia and JT is Shamia. I saw a tweet today, and I just told y'all I'm not gonna get into JT and Santana just too heavy. I saw a tweet today. Someone said, "Post you," and this is what somebody said to Nicki. Y'all listening? This is after JT done really took on Nicki's beef because that's really what it comes down to. Post you and JT to get together to silence Santana. He swear you don't like her. Y'all know what Nicki responded to the person and said? Somebody commented, told Nicki, post you and JT together to silence Santana. He swear you don't like her. And Nicki responded and said, I ain't posting shit. I took the screenshot right here. I said, "Oh, JT." Right then and I said, "JT, you look like a motherfucking fool." I was trying to give JT the benefit of the doubt, but as soon as Nicki said that, I, I ain't posting shit. Girl, y'all over there beefing with Cardi on some real shit, really because of Nicki. And now, when it's time for Nicki to show, or probably she could just show, oh, we cool. Nicki put, I ain't posting shit. I said, oh, JT, this is so sad. This beef is heading to the streets and it's going to get real dangerous and no one will win except the record company executives. Okay, Miss Mika? I feel bad for them. That ain't got nothing to do with us. We're going to be at the house. Okay? We're going to be at the house. I feel bad for them because, like, they ghetto and they hood and they from the streets. And that's how they handle situations sometimes. And I just don't want it to get to that point. But baby, if it happened, I hate to sound insensitive. Girl, if it happened, it happened, bitch. I'm gonna be in my house. It ain't got nothing to do with me. Okay, I'm gonna be on the sidewalk. As soon as I see a car, girl, I'm gone. Baby, good luck, y'all. That's why I was like, girl, that don't have nothing to do with us. It's fucked up. You know, they took it to the core of hell. But the reality is, this is all Nicki and all Cardi. And if something happens, then something happens. I hope that it doesn't. But girl, the way y'all going, it's nowhere to go. But girl, that's what I'm saying. Like the way they were talking about not fuck that. The way they were talking about each other's kids, it ain't nowhere you can go. What else? Where do we go wrong? Girl, where do we go? Like, where do we go from here? Girl, we don't like there's only one other place to go. Cause they ain't gonna never be friends. There's no way you can come back from some shit like that. Cardi ain't gonna never forgive Nicki, and Nicki ain't gonna never forgive Cardi. Excuse me, sorry. This is like forever. It got too dark. It got too dark. At this, like, there's no way you can turn around. That's why I'm like, girl, it's nothing we can do about it. It's really nothing that we can do about it. I will say this though. You know, sometimes I do think that, you know, we all have our faves, you know. Sometimes I do think the fans can make it worse than what it is. I do think the fans can make it worse. It's just like Housewives. Sometimes even use me. Sometimes, you know, we get online, we get down here to YouTube, and we can make the situation worse than what it is. But the difference is on Housewife shit, ain't nobody getting shot. Ain't nobody, ain't nobody got shot yet. The point was we need a daily live. We still need a day behind with Saucy Santana and JT between my appointments, the stock market, government shutdown, and all the shenanigans. I'm looking for you for the updates. Girl, it's so hard. I'm gonna try to get something out tonight. Ooh. Okay, now we start talking about Bang Bang Edie. But yeah, like I just feel I like and that's what I'm like. I say yeah because you know Bang Bang Edie said she had pistols and whips. But on some real shit, like it's one thing for us to really come down here and talk about housewife shit. I think it's another thing when like this is some real like this can get real. Like this can turn into like some deadly shit what y'all doing. When we on the other side of town fussing about the housewives, girl, we fuss about the housewives and going about our business because it ain't really that deep. Well, it's not that deep to me. It really ain't that deep. We'll argue, fuss and fight for the whole season, and then when the season done, girl, we done with it. This shit that y'all doing, y'all bringing kids into it, and it just It's just gonna get it just can get dirty and nasty. But like I said, girl, it don't have nothing to do with me. It don't have nothing to do with you. If that's what Nicki and Cardi gonna do, I hate to sound like an insensitive asshole. That's what they gonna do. If Cardi wanna meet up with Nicki and fight her while she's probably 7 months pregnant, then let her ghetto ass do it. If she wanna put her life and her baby's life at risk by trying to meet up with fucking Nicki Minaj and fight, then girl, do what you gonna do. Y'all talking about send the Addy and all that shit, girl, do it. I hope everything work out for y'all. I'm gonna be in my house. You about to fight while you pregnant? Okay. Okay. You about to fight while you pregnant? Okay. Good luck, girl. That's all I got to say. And Carter, we know you ever been a 8 months. We know you ever been a 7 or 8 months. You know what I'm saying? But if that's what the girls want to do, that's what the girls want to do. Anyways. Yes, and that's the thing. I literally mentioned this the other day. I said, I said, Cardi, don't think I ain't forgot how your ass was trying to fight Ryan Ali when you was pregnant. Cardi was just at the airport saying that she threw something at Ryan Ali, saying she threw a speaker at Ryan Ali because she was trying to impress her employee. Y'all don't remember Cardi B saying that? And I came there and talked about it. I said, girl, what type of ghetto shit is that? How the fuck you trying to impress your employee, the person who's supposed to be your security guard, but you didn't want to look pussy in front of your security guard? And now I know your ass was pregnant at the time you threw that. You say you threw that speaker at Ryan Ali in the airport. You know how ghetto and gutter snipe you got to be to fight in the airport. That's one. Even if you ain't pregnant, take the pregnancy out of it. You know how insane and gutter snipe you have to be to fight at the airport? And then you're not even in the United States. Girl, you across the water. You got to be a goddamn fool. Bitch, I don't even say nothing to TSA. Bitch, I got so pissed off the time before last when I went through the motherfucking. This is before they said I got TSA pre-check and clear. Motherfucker gonna tell me to take off my shoes, girl. And what pissed me off, this is after they said you don't have to take your shoes off no more. But I didn't have to take my shoes off anyways because I have TSA pre-check. I have TSA pre-check and clear. So I'm walking through and I hear a beeping noise and he just running his mouth. It was a white boy talking to a black girl. And he said, shoes. I'm not lying. I was really confused because why? I'm like, what is he talking about, shoes? Because I don't have to take none of my stuff off, baby. Girl, I'm TSA pre-check clear, bitch. I don't have to take my shoes off. I ain't took my shoes off in a long time, bitch. So I was like, what is he talking about, shoes? I'm like, is he talking to me? Is he talking to this bitch? Who is he talking to? And so I walked back out and I was about to walk back in and he said, shoes. I said, my shoes? He was like, yes. Bitch, when I tell you, bitch, the way I got so motherfucking pissed off, bitch, because I don't know who the fuck you think you talking to. Because, bitch, if you use a complete sentence and if you wasn't over here running your mouth, being a gossip girl with her, then I would know what the fuck is going on. Bitch, I ain't had to take my shoes off in about a year or two. But since you're so busy, a girl over here, girl, kicking and laughing on the motherfucking job, how am I supposed to know you talking to me, bitch? But I ain't say nothing, though. You in that singing, I think Nicki may be impaired because the rage death says she may need HRT, the lack of hormones and snow, hot sis spiraling, baby. Thank you, your fine ass auntie. Girl, I got so pissed off. But yeah, I didn't say nothing though. Cause baby, I'm not supposed to be in her argument on TSA and girl, they have me in all. Girl, I'm trying to look. I'm trying to get to where I need to go, bitch. You need to work on your attitude, bitch. Hello. So I'm saying that story just to say, girl, I don't fool around at the airport. I don't say nothing to them people. Girl, as far as I'm concerned, you got the power. I don't want no smoke. Girl, they've been put you on the no-fly, the no-fly zone. So for Cardi to be across in Paris or wherever she was at, Barcelona, I don't know where she was at. Girl, you acting a fool at the airport? I was like, girl. And then to come find out that you was more than likely pregnant at the time, girl. And then you trying to impress your security guard because I think she said he a blood or a crip, and she didn't want to look pussy in front of him. I said, girl, Beyonce would never. Girl. I think I've seen Julian. What's his name? Julius. I think I've seen Julius shove about 3 or 4 people, for the most part. But other than that, Julius, I don't keep up with Julius like that. But Julius really don't have to do too much to the people. I think at this point they know, bitch. Bitch, you better give Julius and Beyonce about 10 feet, or bitch. He popped somebody the other day when they reached out and touched Blue Ivy. I don't blame him for that. Remember when Blue Ivy was walking through? I think it was a Cowboy Carter concert, and somebody stuck their hand out and grabbed Blue Ivy, and girl, he like shoved them. I would have did the same thing. But for the most part, like, girl, who ain't nobody really trying to get out here and get hurt. Like, if I would think that my job as your security is to make sure that you're safe, and then also, of course, protect myself. But my job is to make sure you're safe. Why am I putting me and you in harm's way, girl? Let's get home. Let's go home, bitch. Let's go home. Bitch, girl, you ain't gotta prove nothing in front of me. I don't give a fuck about that bitch. Girl, I'm trying to go home. Let's go. Okay? And you out here trying to impress your security guard. I said, girl, that's the most ghetto shit I've ever heard in my life. Baby, Julius fine in a motherfucker, bitch. Ugh. Girl, I heard Julius one of the kids. Is Julius one of the kids? Then I also heard. Let me shut up. I heard he was one of the kids. Is Julius one of the kids? Julius one of the kids. That's what I heard. Is he? I don't know. I also heard he had a child. That don't mean shit. But I heard he had a daughter too. Does he have a daughter? I think he has a biracial daughter from a white woman. But I also heard that he was one of the kids. I don't know. That's what the people said online. The people say he one of the kids. So I don't know, girl. I mean, it don't matter to me because I'm not getting close to him no time soon. So, but I just why am I whispering? Okay. Oh no. Oh no. I did start whispering. I don't know. I was thinking in my head, girl, why are you whispering, girl? I was like, girl, he one of the kids. Like I didn't want nobody to hear, girl. Girl, I mean, girl, just me and you, girl. Is he one of the kids? Girl, I don't think he one of the kids, right? I think he one of the kids. Girl, just a good my mess. Oh, Rodney, did you notice Nicki refuted struggles with fertility but not drug use? Girl, you right. Anyways, but yeah, at the end of the day, shout out to Nicki. Shout out to Cardi. I think they both a mess. I still listen to Nicki's music. I'm not gonna stop. Okay. I still listen to Cardi's music. I'm not gonna stop. Um uh yeah. I just think that Nicki is a bigger mess. I think Nicki is a mean person. I do. And I'm not changing my mind on that. Nicki is a mean person to me. I would be scared I would be scared to be around. I'll be sitting over there like girl, a grown man, but I'll be over there sitting like this. Girl, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. Ooh, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go home. Girl, this is not for me. I know I should have stayed my black ass at the house. Girl, I'm ready to go. I shouldn't have even came. I don't know why I came here, girl. I'm uncomfortable, girl. These niggas is, girl. These niggas, girl. I'm the only gay person here. Girl, I gotta go. Girl, I don't trust these niggas. Girl, they walking by and shit. But just time for me to go home, baby. Girl, you know, I don't know. I don't know why you brought your stupid ass here. Anyways, you know they don't like gay people. You should have brought your stupid ass here. No, I don't like gay people, girl. Okay. Oh, wait. But anyways, yeah, it is what it is. Shout out to Nicki. Shout out to Cardi, girl. All right, y'all. Okay. Okay. That's all I had to talk about. Yeah, we've been on her 2 hours, girl. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna have to try to make my voice deep that day. Okay. Hey, how you doing? I'm fine. Rodney. Okay. God, I'm about to bring my voice all the way down that day, baby. I'm be in the restroom practicing. How you doing? No, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? No, how you doing? No, how you doing? How you doing? Remember back in the day? Remember back in the day? Ah, girl, remember back in the day when we used to have to call each other on the phone? This is for the gay boys. All my brothers and sisters. Remember back in the day when we would have to call each other on the phone? So the boys wanted to know was you a little film? Girl, was you mask? Girl, so you have to put your voice, you have to make your voice deep. Girl, I hated them days, girl. Girl, we would have to call each other all the time. Call my phone. You be on the phone talking about hello. Bitch, you would have met somebody on motherfucking Adam for Adam, BGC Live, and then bitch, they want to talk on the phone with you, trying to see how your voice sound and shit, girl. So bitch, you gotta, girl. Oh, the kids mean gay. I'm sorry. The kids don't mean it's not literally kids. Kids is like gay lingo. When you hear me say he's one of the kids, that's just gay. The first people I ever heard say that was some lesbians. When I first started going out, I was basically going to a lot of lesbian spots because my best friend at the time, she's she's still a lesbian, but she's a lesbian. And so we used to go to a lot of places that were majority of like lesbian gays like the boys would come too. And I remember one time we were out and I remember hearing some of the lesbians say it was some gay boys walking across the street, and I remember hearing some of the lesbians say, "Okay, here come the boys, here come the kids." And so ever since I heard them say that, girl, I just call all gay boys, including me, like I refer to us as the boys or the kids. So whenever I say the kids, is I'm not literally talking about children. I'm one of the kids. I'm one of the boys. Okay, so yeah. So yeah, anytime we say, "Oh, girl, there go the boys," I'm talking about a gay boy. Oh, girl, here come the kids. Girl, that's a gay boy, a gay man, whatever. So yeah, girl, I remember back in the day, girl, we had to make our voices deep, child. Right, girl. And when they messing at the girls, girl. Right, right. And when they messing at girl, here come the girls, the girls, the girls, it's the girls. Yes, when they messing at the girls, girl, you got to learn, girl. It's a lot, girl. It's a lot, sister. You stick around. You'll learn how we talk, girl. Girls, boys, kids, trade, right? Oh, child. That's what Nikki was calling, when Nikki was referring to Cardi's baby daddy as Trey, she was basically trying to call him gay. So I don't know if that's what she was basically doing. She was not basically, she was. She was calling him gay based off of the allegations that this man came out with and said that he gave him an ecstasy pill and girl tongue and finger fucked his ear. Bitch, that's what he said. Girl, I wasn't there. I don't know. He said that his name is Chris Blake Griffith. He came out and said that basically, long story short, he gave him an ecstasy pill, jacked off his dick, told him to come meet him in the bedroom, and then basically put his tongue in his ear. That's what he said down to Tasha K. I wasn't there. I don't know. But she still called, yeah, yes, I called him. I said, oh girl, she called herself on gay. As soon as she said Trey, and I was like, oh girl. I didn't catch it the first time. When I read the tweet again, I just was reading the tweets. So I didn't catch it the first time. When I reread it, I was like, oh girl, she calling him gay. Anyways, but yeah. It's a mess. It's a mess. It's a mess. It's a mess. That's all I can say. But I do think, you know what, on some real shit, and y'all know I talk a lot of shit. I really do. And listen, I'm not pregnant. I'm not. I'm bitch, 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 I said it the wrong way. I'm not pregnant. I'm not. Clearly, bitch. Okay? Bitch, you know something we don't know? I didn't say it the right way, bitch. I be cracking myself. Oh no. Let me get my thoughts together. Let me get my thoughts together, bitch. Basically, what I'm trying to say is I just like Cardi. I don't know. Listen, I don't know any of these people. I don't. But I think Cardi, Cardi, you pregnant, girl. And like the last thing you need to be doing is getting your nerves riled up. You know what I'm saying? And like, girl, I just like off of. I know she feels disrespected, and Nicki probably feels disrespected too. But I'm just saying, based off of like, girl, you pregnant, girl. Like, girl, you should just, girl, you don't want, girl, you stress yourself out, bitch, going to her early labor. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's all I'm saying. Just off of like the pregnancy thing. Like, we talk a lot of shit, but we don't want nothing to happen to you with a baby now. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, we want you to be good. We want the baby to be good. We want the baby to be safe and you be safe. But girl, you down to the internet getting worked up and stressing yourself out, and you know what I'm saying? You probably hollering and screaming we already heard how your voice can get. You probably at that house hollering and screaming at the top of your lungs, stressing yourself out. She probably don't give a fuck, girl. She probably don't give a fuck. She clearly she don't. Okay. Mm. And that's another thing too. I haven't even watched Salt Lake City, girl. Like y'all don't understand. At one point, I was like, "This is too much." Like I couldn't even concentrate on nothing else because I was so invested in Cardi and Nicki that I forgot all about Salt Lake City. And like I said, I really couldn't even pay attention to Jay-Z and Santana. I was gonna do a Hot Topics video about Kim Kardashian, and I wanted to talk about Candy. But like I couldn't even like, girl, I was like I was like, it's too much. You're like, my focus was really just on Cardi and Nicki. And I couldn't even really focus on nothing else. I need to girl, because we can't keep talking about Nicki and Cardi. We gotta talk, we're gonna talk about Salt Lake City I'm gonna watch that tonight, and I'll have the review out tomorrow. Yeah, I'm gonna watch it tonight, and I'll have the review up tomorrow. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mel, baby. I'm trying. I'm trying. You so stupid. Somebody said y'all into anything just to say y'all have a man. Baby, you so stupid, baby. Oh, shit. Girl, we talked about Nicki taking. Yeah, we read the tweet. She took a shot at Quavo. She said she laughed in her head when he said he was a Beyonce of the group. Can I ask y'all a question? And then I'm gonna be done. I'm about to get real. I'm about to ask y'all a messy question. Well, not too messy. Why y'all think that Nicki ain't really said nothing about Beyonce, Giselle Knowles Carter? Because baby, she's scalping and tugging on everybody else's wigs. But I have noticed, unless I just missed it, she ain't said shit about Beyonce, Giselle Knowles Carter. I'm just asking a question. Cause girl, cause this is my thing. If you feel that way about Jay-Z, you have to feel some type of way about his wife. If you feel like Jay-Z moves the way that he moves, then you have to feel some way about his wife. Not necessarily the same thoughts. Today, I think, was the first time she kind of did something about when she reposted the picture with Jay-Z and Beyonce. But for the most part, does she really say something about Beyonce? Because I ain't never heard her say nothing about Beyonce. She done said something about everybody else. But baby, she ain't said shit about Beyonce though. Oh, she called Beyonce a robot? She did. Okay. Well, that's one thing. Okay. Girl, Jay-Z MAGA too. Girl, Squad just kept. I think Beyonce MAGA. I think Nicki MAGA, I think Jay-Z MAGA, and I think Beyonce. I think Beyonce got her black ass on that stage and tried to act like she was Team Kamala, but I think when she took her black ass down to that booth, girl, she voted for girl. She voted red. Very clear. If we're gonna be honest about it. I definitely think that bitch voted red. I definitely think she did. I think she stood up. I think she came her black ass in Houston and stood on that stage. But I think when she took her ass in that booth, she voted red. And my Nene voice, this ain't favorable. Okay. Right. Thank you. Look out for Lauren. Right. Girl, y'all think the motherfuckers ain't vote for Donald Trump if you want to. I have to snap out of that shit too. Then I realized, girl, I think some of them girls, they ain't right. Girl, it ain't just Nicki. Okay? It's Beyonce too. I think Kelly probably voted for Kamala. I think that Jay-Z and Beyonce got a game plan. And I think Beyonce took her ass to that motherfucking booth and said, girl, I want 40. What we on number 40? 40. What president is he? 45? 46? Whatever number. I'm 46th president of the United States of America, Donald J. Trump and J.D. Vance. Okay? Click. Girl. And it came out and gave a speech talking about H-Town. Girl. Kamala. Harris. Kamala. Kamala. And girl, she was right in that booth and said, DJT. JD Vance. Bitch. Quiet as is kept. That's probably why she's so angry. She really can't say what she want to say. Come on, Ebony. Girl, I'm telling y'all, girl. When I saw her sitting at that table with them Trumps, I said, oh, girl, that's all I had to see. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm done with it. We talked about it. I'm done. I'm going to leave it alone because I don't want to bring B in there. I'm going to leave B alone. Even though I'm about to give me some free sacred. Bitch, I'm gonna get my mother. Bitch, let me tell you something, bitch. I'm gonna get my motherfucking serum. That cheap ass bottle. I'm gonna get my motherfucking serum. Watch, and it's gonna be for free. Let me shut up. They don't need the money, girl. They'll be all right. The girls who know. The girls who know. I already said too much, anyways. But the girls who know. I'm gonna have a full head of hair. I'm gonna have a full head of hair in about 6 months. Watch. Bitch, edge is gonna be full hair down to my motherfucking shoulders, bitch. Girl, sure am. Watch. You'll see. They got me fucked up. Bitch, that was a full goddamn bottle of sacred. Girl, the bottle broke. I still ain't got over that shit. And girl, it didn't even fall off the counter. It fell on the counter. It fell. Girl, I was literally in the bathroom shaving my beard. Just shaving my beard down. The extension cord hit the bottle and it just fell on the counter. And it fell on the counter and then the top broke. And the liquid just went everywhere. I said, oh my God. But that bottle is $56 plus tax. Y'all heard what the fuck I just said? That bottle is $56 plus tax. $56 plus tax. You would have sworn that I had knocked that fucking bottle off of the counter onto the floor. $56 American dollars. Yes, US, baby. Yes, baby. Yes. I think it's a month's supply. Isn't it like a month's supply? I think it's a month's supply. Baby, Sacred is expensive as hell. Bitch, that grease is 36. Bitch, the whatever it's called, the pomade, the grease, the hair grease. I think it's hair grease. The grease is $36. Oh, baby, Beyonce, girl, let me show. I'm about to be real miss. We ain't got nothing to do. Hold up. Let me tell y'all the prices. Let me go ahead and go to Ulta. Baby, Beyonce said, "Bitch," and they're gonna buy it too. The shampoo, bitch. Listen to this. The shampoo is $31. It's an 8 ounce. The shampoo is $31. The hair oil is $44. That's a 1.7 ounce. They ain't gonna go through all the ounces, girl. The shampoo and scalp scrub is 38. The moisturizing deep conditioner is 39. Baby, Beyonce ain't playing with you. Baby, this ain't for this ain't girl, this ain't girl, you got to dig into your wallet for sacred, baby. You got to put a sacred on the firm. Sacred ain't one of those you gonna go in and get some shampoo for $1.99 Suave. Like I got in my bathroom right now. $2.98 for some Suave. Girl, I just need something to get my scalp clean. I ain't got that much hair on my head anyways, girl. I don't need to spend that much money on no shampoo. Yeah, the hair and scalp balm is $36. Girl, her shit is not for the girl. You gonna have to just if you gonna get some sacred, bitch, you gonna spend $1. And that's I have 4C and it grew my hair out. She's healthy. I'm not gonna lie. I hate to endorse this heifer, especially after that stunt she pulled with them Trumps. But I did hear her shit work though. I ain't gonna lie, child. Well, I should don't get mad at me, y'all. I know some of y'all we not trying to make the rich get richer, but I did hear her shit work though. I have now I don't know because you know you can't trust the beehive because girl y'all be lying sometimes. But I heard her shit be working. I heard her shit be working. Because I don't think you're listening to what I'm complaining about. My complaint is not about the product. My complaint is about the bottle that the product came in. The the bottle is cheap. For me to knock over the bottle with my extension cord on the counter and for the bottle to break, that means that it's cheaply made. I'm not complaining about what's inside of the bottle. I'm complaining about the bottle. I didn't get a chance to complain about what was inside of the bottle because it ended up breaking and going on my counter. So I can't even tell people if it worked or not because it was a full bottle. I didn't knock the bottle onto the floor. It literally, the extension cord hit the bottle like this. The bottle fell over on the counter and then the top broke and the liquid just went on the counter. It was about this much left at the bottom of the bottle. That's the complaint. And for you to be charging, but you kept it though after buying it. What are you talking about, baby? Are you not listening to what I'm saying? Baby, are you not? I feel like, baby, you're not listening to what I'm saying. How can I keep it if the shit was on the counter? Girl, are you not? Girl, what? Am I not making sense? Baby, it was on the counter. It was nothing to keep. It was this much stuff in the box. What? It was gone. The bottle broke. The liquid came out. It's done. It was gone. I couldn't keep it. What did I keep? It was on the counter going. It literally, I took a picture of it and posted on Instagram. It was on the counter. And I think it actually started flowing down on the sink. Girl, leave me alone. Girl, the bottle broke. Oh, girl, she trolling. When you bought it, you knew the bottle was cheap but kept it. You trolling, girl. You trolling. Now you trolling. So yeah. But I like I said, I heard her shit work though, but I don't know because you never really can't tell if you really can't like I hate to say it, you really can't tell when it comes to like the barbs. You know, everybody gonna hype up their fave, and I love Beyonce, but I also know the girls ain't gonna always tell the truth either. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I don't really know how to take if the shit really work or not. But that doesn't take away from the fact that people say that it works. Am I doubting everybody? Or some people? I am doubting some people because I'm like, girl, are you telling the truth? Did it really work? Or are you saying that because you just love Beyonce and you don't want to say nothing negative about Beyonce? You see what I'm saying? Come on, content master. Y'all got cousin Rodney yelling like that rapper. Okay, girl, about to get my whole goddamn video blocks. Okay. 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 It works. Like I said, I've been hearing a lot of people say it works. I'll say this. If it works, I'm not mad at the prices. It's when the shit don't work. That's when the price. That's when if the product doesn't work, and that's with anything. I feel like if you're going to attach an expensive price tag to something, it really needs to work. So then people can say, "Girl, it's expensive, but it works." You see what I'm saying? You don't want people to say, "Girl, that shit is expensive and that shit don't work," because at that point you're just getting over people. But if it works, then if it works, I wouldn't. If it works, if it works on my head, I wouldn't mind paying $60 for it. Cause bitch, my edges are back. Bitch, I got a bob. Bitch, I got a whole bang, bitch. Bitch, I got a bang. Thank you, B. Thank you, B. Thank you, B girl. I got my bang back. Girl, I got my bang yang. I got my bang back, girl. Okay, bitch. I need a little help around the edges, just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Believe it or not, girl, my sister said Kenya got good products. Her only complaint, girl, this is what she said. My real sister. She said Kenya has good products. She said the only thing is Kenya shit ain't never available. She just told me that the other day. She said Kenya has good products. She said, but Kenya shit ain't never available. That's what she said. I don't even think she tried no more, honestly. But she said Kenya had good. She said Kenya had good products. But every time she would try to restock, she said it was never available. I'm an ask. That's what she said. And another thing too, she said it was one thing that she had. She said she didn't like it because she said she felt like it should have been more of like a it's something I forgot. Based like a serum, but you got to put it in your. She she didn't like the fact you have to rub it like it was liquid. She felt like it. She wanted more of a like a foam or something basically. But she said the product is still good though. Hey Rodney, much love from 1960 H Town. You are definitely my cousin in my head. Come on, 1960. Thank you, Roxy. Yeah, lather. She would rather it have been like a lather. Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm trying to say. But she said other than that, she said besides the fact that she didn't like that it was like a liquid form. I forgot what product it was. And then she said the bitch always sold the bitch ain't the bitch, either she always sold it, but her shit ain't never available. And she just got frustrated, like, girl, your shit ain't never available, girl. But anyways, yeah. You so messy. So no shade. Every time I bought Kenya products, it was on the bottom shelf. Yeah, y'all so messy. Y'all are so messy. Oh, y'all messy. Anyways, y'all, let me get up off of here. We gotta catch up. I pray to God. Can we pray to God that girl Nicki and Cardi are done at least until March, because in March, girl, the shit gonna hit the fan again. When that album drop, all the shit is gonna come up again. It's gonna be a hot ass mess. But I just need for them to stop. One, they need to stop. Two, Cardi, you pregnant. Three, girl, we got other stuff we gotta talk about. And I can't be caught up into no Cardi and no Nicki. Bitch, we gotta talk about Real Housewives of Salt Lake City and JT and Santana and Ray J. Did y'all see Ray J? That is a nasty motherfucker. Did y'all see Ray J over on Kai? I think it was Kai, the guy. I don't know. You know, I don't do the streaming stuff. I don't know nothing about those people. Kai Sanat, he was doing some type of streaming thing, and Ray J was over there walking around with an erection. Did y'all see that shit? Did y'all see that shit? Did y'all see that shit? Ray J was walking around while they were streaming with his penis. Yes. 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 This was probably about a week ago. I'm sure the clip is still available somewhere. The clip was on the Shade Room. It was on Twitter. I think it was on the blogs. I know it was on Twitter. Ray J was walking around. This ain't no fucking allegedly. Ray J was walking around them with an erection. Literally, he had his dick sticking out. You could see it sticking out in his shorts. I said, "That's sick, aren't they young as fuck?" Yes, I think they're like 21. They young, like bitch, old enough to be my goddamn sons. Okay, girl, old enough to be our sons. Okay. Yes, I think Kai ain't that old. I mean, he's a grown man, but I think they're not that old, like 21, 22. They be real young, 21, 22, 23, shit like that. Not all of them. Because I think DDG, he like what, 27, 28? But I think Kai's like young though. I could be wrong. That is disturbing and disgusting. I said that's the most that's what we're gonna talk about that when we talk about Kim suing his black ass. Girl, Kim suing Ray J, y'all. Kim and Chris. Girl. We gonna talk about it in Hot Topics. Baby. I said, girl, Kim and Chris, baby, suing the y'all niggas ain't gonna learn. Baby, I don't know, you fucking with the wrong one. Cause anyways, we'll talk about it. All right, y'all. Ray J ain't gonna be all right till he get his ass whooped. That was the most disgusting shit I've ever seen. You walking around with a whole boner. I feel like that should be considered like. It wouldn't that. What would that be? That should be considered something like just walking around with an erection in front of people. That should be classified as something. I don't know what, but it should be something. It should be considered something. I don't know what it should be considered, but it should be considered something. It should be considered something. I don't know what it should be considered, but it should be considered something, bitch. That's all I'm saying. Because that's a no for me. That is so like. And I think what makes it worse is that I know. Let me see. Oh, Kai is 23. So Kai is 23. Kai is 23. Ray J is 44. Ray J is a 44-year-old man walking around with 23-year-olds girl with an erection. You old enough to be that boy's daddy, Ray J. But his audience, come on, Mel. But his audience are kids. So you walking around here knowing that Kai's audience are children, girl. Northwest probably watching because y'all know Northwest love Kai. Remember Kai went? You remember they invited Kai to Northwest's party some years ago? Kids watching and you walking around here with an erection. These niggas be trash. I be trying to tell y'all, girl. These niggas be trash. They be up to no good, and I don't trust them. Would you walk? Would you walk, girl? Would you walk? Would you walk? Would you walk around some of the? Would you walk around a men who really want some of what you trying to serve with an erection? Would you walk? Would you walk around? Would you walk around with the men who really might want what you trying to serve with an erection? Anyways, all right, y'all. Let me get up off of here. He would. Okay. Right. Yeah, he would. 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 Okay, yo, chocolate motherfucker. All right, y'all. I'm gone. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Y'all have a good night. Nicki and Cardi, please let it go. Y'all done did team too much, girl. We are tired, girl, and I hope nobody end up dead because that's where y'all taking it. And on that note, I'm done. Bye, y'all.